Hello everybody, it's Aaron. Welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast. So I did the research and I found out how to get the elusive pink slime ball. Literally haven't gotten a message all day and somebody Skypes me once I start recording. Sorry about that. So here's the deal. There's a thing called a slaughterhouse. It's a Mind Factory Reloaded thing. Here's the recipe. This kills mobs kind of like the grinder does, except it makes liquid meat, and it also makes pink slime juice, whatever it's called. So I have one of these. I think it'll kill any mob. I know it'll work with cows, but I already have slimes set up at my old mob farm soul shard leveling up setup over here. So I figure we'll just try it here. If it doesn't work with the slimes, no big deal. I'll just I'll scrap the video and I'll redo it with cows. But I figured it was worth a shot. And I think if I place this here, yeah, it's facing the correct way. This does not collect the drops. It kills the stuff, at least when I tried it in creative. Pardon my language. Let me silence that. When I tried it in creative, it did not pick up the mob drops. It only killed them. So we have slimes in here. We'll see what happens. Let me load up our engine with water and force gems, because I haven't been up here in so long. That it does require some maintenance. I'm just going to fill it up all the way. The water doesn't last very long. Okay, so we'll do it that way. I've also got some portable tanks and some liquiducts. So let's turn on the engine. That should be off. We'll turn this on. And we'll go ahead and put a couple liquiducts here. At least I think that's on. Yeah, there we go. Baby slimes. Well, not just baby slimes. It is killing them. So let me move the lever on the back of that. It'll probably spawn them back here where I am, but that's no big deal. We'll make another lever. And we'll put it right there so we can get rid of this one. Alright, so this thing, you see there's meat, liquid meat coming right out. We're going to put a tank right there. So that tank will fill up with liquid meat. At some point, this thing is also going to generate the pink slime juice. And obviously they cannot occupy the same liquiduct and they cannot occupy the same tank. So once that enters the liquiduct, I can throw another portable tank up there. And then that tank will hold the pink slime juice. And then what we have to do is we have to get enough to make like a bucket of it and then dump it in the world. It spawns a pink slime, and at that point we can kill that slime and get the pink slime ball. So hopefully this joker starts working. So this is the other pink liquid. See, it didn't go in that tank. If we put it up here, it will go in that tank. There's not enough to see right now, but it's in there. So we'll just let this go for a while. I'll pause and I'll come back when we have a fair amount of pink liquid, and then we can try to spawn a pink slime and maybe get something going. So I'll see you back here in just a minute. Okay. So we have a little bit of pink slime juice. Once you have some, what I would recommend doing, if you're not going to process the meat, this tank is going to fill up way before this tank does. So the way I'll probably end up doing this is I'll actually switch to waterproof pipe. I'll put this tank right here and void all of the meat juice or send it somewhere else. There is a thing called a liquid router, which, I mean, we could probably go ahead and set up. The thing is, you have to have both of the liquids or all of the liquids you want to sort, or you can't set the rules. It won't take any input. But you can see this meat one is full already. So unless you're going to process the meat, the liquid meat, with I think it's called the meat packer. Yep, there it is. It's really pointless to keep it. So let's get a bucket of this. We're going to turn this off for a minute. Pink slime bucket. Now, what the wiki recommends is you use one of those syringes and you make it a bigger slime so you get more. I'm not going to mess with all that. I'm just going to put it down. We got our slime, and now we have 2 pink slime balls, which is excellent. That is exactly what I wanted. I also did a little bit of reading about the laser drill and the focuses. I am going to need a few more of those, obviously. But you don't necessarily need a focus. It just gives you a better chance of getting what you want. So I probably ought to let this thing go a little more, so we can get, I think we're going to need 4 slime balls to start. I'm just going to break this tank so I lose what's in it. And let's check and see what we've got in here right now. I don't want to drain it because then the meat juice will go back in there. And I don't want that. So give me another minute. I will let a couple more buckets of this stuff generate, and then we'll make a few more of the slimes. And then what we can do, I'm actually auto crafting 3 more ultimate hybrids right now. I found out that these will take EU, they will take MJ, and they'll take whatever that universal electricity stuff is. So we're only going to need to make, we're not going to need to mess with the power converters. What we'll do is we'll throw down the drill and we'll put an ultimate hybrid on each of the pre-chargers, and then we'll just put the ender chest on top of the laser drill and let it do its thing. And then later on, if we want to mess with one focus or another, we can. But I don't know if we'll need to do that. I just want to see what we get from it. So I will be back with you when we have a significant amount of pink slime juice, and then we'll get to it. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, well here's the thing. I've already gone through 4 portable tanks of liquid meat just trying to get enough of this. I think we've got just over 3 buckets in there, and I don't really feel like waiting any longer because it's already been like, I don't know, 45 minutes or something. So I figure let's turn this off. Hopefully we can get 2 more of the slime ball things. And then we can do what we need to do. Looting sword will do it. Where did they go? Alright, 7. Excellent. So here's what we'll do. I'll leave this running. Let's turn that on. And I'll just leave it running for now, and then if we have time at the end of the episode, we can set up the liquid router so that we void all of the liquid meat and we keep all of the pink slime juice. Hopefully that tank will start filling up so I don't have to come back. So that'll run for a while. I think we probably have plenty of mob essence in the tank. Yeah, probably. Let me make sure that thing is on. It's not. There we go. Alright. Let's go make our laser drill and stuff. I did find out in creative that the laser drill will burn you. So don't get underneath it. We're going to need some more hardened glass. And I don't know how many illuminators we have. Definitely enough of those. Alright, 4 of those. And then we'll do the laser drill. No problem. And I think I will probably... See, we're going to have to put this outside. I don't have another ender chest right now, so we'll just stick a chest on top of it. And we'll make it a big one. So I think I'll just put this out front until I figure out a solution for where to put it permanently. So I'll just dig down to bedrock. This is quicker than using a machine to do it. Okay, there's bedrock. We will fly back up. And we want to put the drill, obviously, in the middle. And then we want to point each of these guys at the drill with a space in between. And they're not going to do anything yet because they don't have power. So hopefully that other ultimate hybrid solar panel is done. We could probably do it with 2, but you know, that is not working. So here's what we'll do. We'll just I think I'm missing one. Oh well. What we'll do is we'll just get some fiber cable and we'll hook it up, and we'll just use 2 for now. I thought it was getting dark. Maybe it was turning morning. So if we put a hybrid here and here, we can just put the cable like that. Now you'll see these are getting energy. This thing is getting energy. It's got a work cycle. It'll take another minute. At the end of the cycle is when it puts whatever it has created or whatever out of thin air into the chest. And we have 10 ore. So ideally I would run an ultimate on top of each of the pre-chargers and an ender chest on here so everything gets sucked into AE automatically. But I'll have to get some blaze rods to be able to do that. So now this will present another challenge. We're going to end up with ores. So we're going to get like redstone ore, coal ore. If we get diamonds, it'll be diamond ore. Any of the nether ores will be ores. So we're going to have to pulverize more things, which shouldn't be a problem because we have 2 pulverizers that are, I think only one of them is really doing anything. So for me, this is preferable to a quarry because everything happens in this world, and you probably don't get quite as much stuff, but you don't end up with all the junk either, you know. You don't have to worry about the dirt, the cobble. Not really an issue since we have deep storage units, but still. See, we got nether coal. So we're going to have to figure out how to process all these things once we figure out what exactly we're going to end up with. So now what we might as well do is we might as well do the liquid router, just because I may want more pink slime balls, and that's a pretty easy recipe. So let's go make that. Okay, here we go. And we get 8 of these things. I do not need 8 liquid routers, but that's okay. I have 1. Oh, that's a transport. Let me find another one. We'll waterproof it. Maybe it's in... No, it's not a tool. What's it called? I thought I had a pipes chest. I don't remember where the maid put everything. Pipes. There we go. And I guess I only did make 1 void pipe, so we'll just use that one. I'm really not using it for anything else, so it's not really that big of a deal. And we'll throw some cobblestone waterproof pipe, just so we can see the liquid going through it. So let's go back up to our place. And we'll probably have an infestation with little slimes. I guess it's just too many for the thing to kill. So you'd probably be better off using cows like it was intended. I may do that. I don't know. We'll see. So let's get rid of this thing. We'll see how much is in here. We don't quite have a bucket, which is sort of a problem, because we have to set the rule in the liquid router, like I said, or it won't actually do anything at all. Like it won't take in a liquid. I believe it's, if it's not in the rule, it won't take it. So let me hang out just another minute until I can take a bucket of that, and then we'll set up our liquid router and set up the rule for that thing. Alright, we've got just over a bucket, so that should actually work. So we'll put 1 liquiduct here. We'll set down our liquid router, and let's do we'll just put this tank with the pink slime on purple. And then we'll put the other one. Man, these guys are out of control. We'll put the other one on, how about we'll just do yellow. And I need to get a bucket of it or I won't be able to do anything. Alright, liquid meat on yellow. And we'll just void it all. Awesome. So let me get my glove back. We'll put that right there, and we'll just drain all of the meat juice out of it so that it gets voided. But once we get some pink liquid in there, the pink will go into this one, and all the liquid meat is going to go out into the void pipe. So I can leave this running for a while, get some more pink juice, and I don't have to worry about the liquid meat clogging everything up. And I really want to get that tank back. Those things aren't cheap. Alright, cool, there you go. So that was a very roundabout way of creating the laser drill and stuff. I guess if it were easy, that, you know, it wouldn't be worth it. It would be a little more overpowered than it is. So I'm gonna leave this running. We'll get some more pink stuff, I guess, at some point. Let's check the laser drill before I go. See what we got from it. We got some lead, ferrous, nether iron, coal, gold, copper, nether coal, iron. So, from what I understand, this thing will generate ores in the same ratios that the world gen does. So I don't think we're going to end up with more diamonds than we would if we were just mining or whatever. But as you can see, we did get some copper and tin. So this thing doesn't take the vertical level into account. You know, you can only get tin and copper above level 40 or whatever. This thing doesn't seem to care. So once the ultimate hybrids are done crafting, still working. I may not have a refined iron recipe. I'll troubleshoot that in a minute. But once I've got 2 more ultimates, I'll put them on there, and that thing should work twice as fast. So that's going to do it for this episode. I apologize if it was a little long. I recorded in 2 segments, so I'm not really sure what the total time was. Regardless, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.